So that is...
Naya versus Junk Reanimator.
That was really fun, what Maxx was playing.
Yeah, Maxx is... So we move now.
There are the cookies.
Do a hard... There are the cookies. So welcome to semi-final coverage of Friday Night Magic from Lost Legion Games in South Charleston, West Virginia. We don't usually get semifinals.
First in how long?
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you going to get a finals match, maybe?
I hope so.
That would be awesome.
It'll be quick either way. Because everybody who's still playing in the tournament at this point is very, like, they expedite things, they play quickly, you know what I mean?
Right.
So even the slower deck, yeah, Alec very quick. So in this semifinal, we've got on the right Maxx Turner. Maxx is playing an old school Junk Reanimator deck.
Scissors Lizard wins.
Scissors Lizard taking down the rock, paper, scissors game. If you want to win your own playset of those, make sure to head over to our Facebook page. Facebook.com/XLsMagic and look for giveaway details.
How would I qualify for that?
You just... We'll figure something out. Because you refuse to have Facebook. YouTube. We'll figure something out.
I got Google Plus.
And then JB is playing Naya midrange, is that correct?
Yes, thanks.
Okay. So Maxx is playing here is very simple. He's got mana dudes, and he wants to either ramp up to hard cast an Angel of Serenity or Thragtusk, or possibly a Gristlebrand. And he also has the Grizzly Salvage Molt Lotless Troll into Unburial Rites plan, as we see a Grizzly Salvage here. JB, meanwhile, is playing just Naya good stuff, right? He's got a bunch of the best creatures available in Magic, and they're all in one deck, and he's going to pound them into the red zone until his opponent is dead, backed up by, I'm assuming, bonfires and stuff like that. Alright, so pretty exciting here. Yeah, so we saw Maxx earlier in the night when, well, that's when my stream crashed because I'm a loser, but he beat Drew, sure, with Jund on the back of some timely Gristlebrand showing up. What's cool about this old Junk Reanimator deck, which is kind of lost favor with all the human Reanimator combo and just other mid-range decks. Like, against the unsuspecting deck, you can combo very easily on turn 4.
But I like this. Graveyard Hate doesn't nearly shut it down as much as...
No, because you just cast your stuff.
Right.
You're playing mulch. Yeah, you have ramp. You're playing mulch, so you don't miss your land drops that often. And you're playing Lingering Souls. I wonder if he's playing Craterhoof Behemoth. I know the old decks used to. He might. You know what Maxx is very excited about? I've been telling him for a while that I promised him. Maxx is our Elves guy. Maxx is the guy at our shop who always plays Elves when it's viable. And I told him I was going to trade for the last few pieces I needed so that he could play Elves and Legacy. So next Tuesday I'm getting my Glimpse of Nature in. So combo Elves for Maxx. And now all I need to do is get Maxx and at least 4 other people to show up and play Legacy on Wednesday.
What do you usually have?
We usually don't play Legacy. We just end up playing Commander because nobody shows up. Gosh, this guy is just killing me. I don't understand like why you have like surely there's like better things to do with your time than troll like we're not even a good stream, you know what I mean? Like Michael Jacobs got like
awesome. I don't know about that. We got a Grand Prix winner following with us, so yeah. Making some waves.
I'm waiting for that day, one day when like one of those like pseudo Magic celebrities follows our stream. Yeah. Just one day one of them is I'm just gonna get email, you know, like Caleb Durward is following you on.
Well, if you look on Twitch under the Magic section, there's not many streams.
No, there's not a lot, and they definitely pale in comparison to the number of Legion streams. And actually, there's multiple times during the week when more people are watching people play Super Mario 64, as we see a Thundermaw come in and wreck house, and then attack for 8 damage. So you've been in here before when I just ran off at the mouth about how I hate Thunderball, right?
Well, I've been on the receiving end of your hand.
Well, it's not you, it's the card. But again, Maxx is on 7 mana here, so he's just going to hard cast the Angel. Bouncing JB's board and getting back a Thragtusk maybe? Or another Angel.
So wipe the board.
So even if with the loop here, as Jonathan mentions, even if JB now removes the Angel of Serenity, he's just going to get his creatures back, but he's going to have another angel in play. Now, the fact that JB does have Thundermaw in this interchange is going to be at least let him help get ahead. You know what I mean?
It's 5 to the face no matter what, pretty much.
Yeah, because he's going to be able to.
Ooh, is this Aurelia?
Double Reckoner. Double Reckoner. Another angel. The third angel. Oh my gosh.
That is brutal. So JB probably has an overhanger too.
I would think.
I know the Naya decks have kind of skimped out on.
JB likes himself an O-ring.
So Izzet Charm. So I don't know if he has any of those.
So here's Max's Reanimator deck. He hasn't done anything, and he's just played Mana Elves and played not one but 2 Angels of Serenity.
I just want Grizzlebrand to hit it.
What do we got here for 5? Thragtusk? Thragtusk is too little too late, it seems, at this point.
He's going to survive another turn.
Is this your boy? He doesn't have quad black though. Getting to quad black is pretty tough.
Yeah, but if he works it into the graveyard with
no, he has an Arbor Elf. Does he have an Overgrown Tomb? No, he doesn't have.
Oh, that's right, he does have to hard cast it, doesn't he? Besides some better rocks.
There's no rights in his graveyard currently.
Okay.
He's going to cast both halves of Lingering Souls, I should say. As this late at night, I start to lose my ability to speak in a proper way. So JB up against it here takes 10 damage from 2 angels, down to 6. Some extra. What? He's back again?
Yes, he is.
Alright. So Thunderbolt Hellkite comes in, taps down JB, it taps down both angels.
Thunderbolt stays up to shump an angel.
Yeah. Because he has to, otherwise
right.
he... So serves in with both here. Do you serve in with the elves too? Might as well, right?
It doesn't change the clock any. He's still on a 2-turn clock.
So block 1 angel. Then
Well,
take...
He's at 6? Okay.
Oh, no, he's dead.
So that's game, right? Yeah, I forgot all about that. He can block 1.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. So the answer to the question. So the answer to the question: should he attack for lethal? The answer turns out to be yes. He should. That's a good move. So, like we said, the Reanimator deck of Maxx doesn't need to use his graveyard at all. It just gets up to 7 and smashes 2 angels. Although, to be fair, it's very fortunate of Maxx to draw 2 angels and then have the third one in his bin.
Right.
You know, so because I'm sure he might only have 3 in his deck.
2 Thunderbolts from JB is pretty good.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure JB plays all 4 Thunderbolts. I don't know.
Does he really?
I'd say he does because he's playing Farseeks.
I remember the old list before Big Crash just jammed 4 of Huntmaster Thragtusk.
Why not?
Them all,
This is all good stuff.
Fire.
So we move to game 2 here in the semifinal. While these fellas sign board, want to remind everybody that we're coming to you from Lost Legion Games and Comics in South Charleston, West Virginia, one of 4 locations in the Lost Legion family, with stores also in Parkersburg, Princeton, and Beckley. If you're not familiar with West Virginia geography, that's probably useless to you, but we are spread out throughout the Great Mountain State within a reasonable drive from both Kentucky and Ohio. So if you're ever in the area, driving down I-77, 79, or 64, make sure to swing by the store. Every week at 6:30 right here, that's where we have our Twitch stream. Friday Night Magic, usually standard. And obviously, if you're watching live now, you know where the Twitch stream is. Twitch.tv/Zach Sells Magic, but if you're watching on YouTube after the fact, come and check us out live sometime. If you are watching right now on Twitch, make sure you click the follow button above and to the left of the video screen. That way you'll get subscribed and they'll send you an email anytime a stream goes live. As I always say, if you can't make your FNM, come watch ours.
Have you gotten any news on visitors for the IQ?
Yeah, I've got, there's one, Vinny, who's in in Columbus. He said he's coming down.
Cool.
He's already made plans. We've got another couple guys that are in Virginia who said they're trying to, I don't know if they're coming or not, but they've asked me for extra information about it. So hopefully some people will make the trip. I think it should be a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not suggesting anybody drive in from 6 or 7 hours away, but yeah, you could theoretically. But I mean, if you are in a couple hours away and you want, I mean, if you're a couple hours away, more importantly, if you enjoy competitive Magic, right. Like if you're looking to try to qualify for the IQ,
people don't get that often.
Yeah, like that is a real tournament you can play in. It's very lucrative. I mean, there's a good prize payout here, and then if you actually go to the tournament and cash, the Invitational is very lucrative as well. Yeah. And it's a good opportunity for people to come down and play in a competitive event that's not like super aggro. Like a lot of times, even if you go to these SCG or TCG player events or GPs, like every now and then you'll get paired up against a guy who's there to grind.
Oh yeah,
and it's cutthroat. Yeah, it's very cutthroat. But while I'm sure people will be here trying to win, I can guarantee you there won't be anybody here showing themselves like that. The main thing is to make sure everyone who's local is coming as well. And also want to point out, as we see an appearance from Allie Browning in the chat, if you've been following our Facebook page, you'll know that there are tons of giveaways that are coming next week.
Really?
Courtesy of one Allie Browning. So make sure you are here in person to take advantage of that set of giveaways. And then for those of you watching on the stream, we'll be giving those away as well. And we're talking legit Magic cards here.
What is the...
I don't know all of them. You go to our Facebook page for more information, but there's like a death rite in there. There's I'll send you a list. There's like a death rite in there. I'm giving Jonathan a hard time because Jonathan doesn't have Facebook. But there's a death rite in there, a Mox Opal, Master Biomancer. I mean, it's like real cards.
Wow.
Yeah. So definitely make sure that you are, if you're one of our locals, make sure that you're here next week. And if you are one of our regular stream viewers, make sure you watch for chances to win. More information this week on our Facebook page about how to enter for those.
I'm more interested in the Googies.
The Googies?
The Googies. Along with the goodies. I would like information on the Googies.
On the Googies. Jonathan making fun of a typo in the chat. No. So let's talk a little bit about the games going on here. Both, it looks like Max stuck on mana for a little bit here. He does draw a Swamp, it looks like. Nope, it's a Forest. JB firing off with a Pilgrim into a Farseek. Surprising JB does not have the promo Farseeks.
Yeah.
Because as a shop manager, JB has a very nice collection of Magic cards.
See this in the land drop here.
No. How about this? Every Farseek.
He's insuring it.
I will never not miss my land drops. Getting a Stomping Ground and a Temple Garden. And there's a Thragtusk the hard way from Max, going back up to 22 and putting some pressure on board. What's going on?
It's more Googie talk.
Oh, there is a question I do want to address. It's off topic, but I'll mention it briefly. The Zephyr 31 question about, do I have any information on the disqualification at the Star City Top 8 in Legacy?
Yeah,
I do actually know that.
Was it marked
He had marked cards.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't necessarily that he had marked cards. I don't want to say, I obviously wasn't there,
right,
as we see JB's own Thragtusk come down. But I did talk with some people online. I actually chatted with Jacob Corey, who finished second in that event.
Really?
Well, he watches the South Florida Magic stream on Tuesdays.
So you know through that.
I know it. Well, I don't know him. I just talked to him in that event.
Right.
Yeah, but and then I talked to some people on Twitter that I knew, and apparently he had an issue with some cards that were possibly marked, and during the event he had been told to fix them, and then he either didn't or didn't do it properly, because you actually can't. I think, as we see, Umbera Rights on Thragtusk come in. Because as I understand the rules, I don't think you can get, for like a marked card like that, I don't think you can get immediately DQ'd. Like there's like a warning or something like that, but you can get DQ'd for not following instructions.
Intention, I guess.
Well, it's the not following instructions part.
Right.
So Garrett, or not Garrett, but Max here with the Thragtusk, a Beast token, and 2 Mana Dorks.
Still the back half of that, Umbera Rights.
Mizzium Mortars would be good here. Or another Thragtusk. Everyone playing all the creatures all the time. Knock on wood, it looks like our spam guy got tired of getting...
I'm an abrupt decay on the Reckoner.
Mm-hmm. Seems pretty good. So Maxx lining up some attacks here. Just comes in with the Thragtusk. Is he going to Unburial Rights it? Yeah. Unburial Rights, get the Thragtusk back. But JB's still playing Bonfires. He's got his own Thragtusk. He's at 29
yeah,
life. Like, this is not... this game is, like, a lot... I mean, he is Hellbent here.
Yeah.
But there's many draw steps to be had. Taking 2, that means Griselbrand, right?
Oh, I hope so.
Griselbrand. That's a very weird magic.
So what's your take on the 10-fin stack?
It's really good, but really? It's also comparable to most other.
It's really entertaining to watch. I don't usually watch Legacy, but I'm trying to get into the open coverage of it.
Yeah, it's a good thing to watch. Even if you don't play, it's good to get familiar with the format and stuff.
Nope, no, he didn't give up, actually.
Oh, he's still in there?
We didn't ask for you back.
I just think the human psyche is a very interesting thing where, you know, that guy is sitting at home somewhere being like, I'm really showing these guys. I'm the man.
No one's gonna mess with me anymore.
He's thinking, I mean, he can do whatever he wants. It's a free country, but, like, I just think it's funny, like, he's chosen, like, the most obscure outlet for trolling on the internet. Like a very mediocre Magic live stream. He's like, I'm just going to pound in here.
Don't sell yourself short.
Oh, it's not selling myself short, it's just being realistic. So we see Angel Serenity come in here. I'm going to bounce the Reckoner. I'm going to rebuy his Thragtusks, probably. Rebuy a Thragtusk.
Takes the token out, gets a Thragtusk.
Mm-hmm.
On the JB side.
But we should point out here, though, that JB does have several lands and 2 1/1s.
A Bonfire would be a blowout here.
Oh, please. Reckoner.
Teasing us.
That's not enough, is it here? Because there's 1, 2, 3.
He's got 12 in the air.
12 in the air, and then... No, he can survive, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Those are Lingering Souls tokens, correct?
Are they? Or I thought they were beast tokens.
They may be.
So, Godless Shrine untapped from Maxx. There's a list of the cards that Ali's giving away. So we're serving in with the Flyers here. Serving in with the Flyers. Or are those beast tokens? Oh, those are beasts. I'm yawning. So Bonfire still gets him out of this, but like it's not really out of it.
Maxx the Thragtusk back, and
well, he has, and plus he has like Maxx at 30 life with the Griselbrand.
Right.
So he can like
draw 7.
There's another Unburial Rights. So you just discard the Griselbrand dies. You can just There's no way. There's literally no way he can lose this game. Or you just hardcast another. Just hardcast another quick Thragtusk, then mulch again, get another Unburial Rights, pick up 2 lands.
Start coughing really bad.
That's fine.
I'm getting over the flu. So.
Getting over there is the key. Buy another Griselbrand, or another Thragtusk. Just adding insult to injury here. I missed a Thragtusk apparently. JB miracles of Sun Petal Grove, and that should be the game. So Maxx, stream regular and fan favorite Maxx Turner moves on 2-0 into the finals. We'll see who he's playing against. On the other side, it's Junk Midrange versus Esper Control. Are those guys still going at it? the other match should be still going on, so we'll see where they are and if they're playing the finals or not. But very strong play out of the Reanimator deck. Getting back Thragtusk by itself is good. Rebuying them all the time, even better.
They're on game 2, and Garrett is up to date.
Okay.
Looking at the board state, he's got a pretty good chance of winning.
Okay.
So we might have a finals.
Might have finals. It is
I'm sure Garrett and Max would love to play it.
Yeah.
They did get matched up tonight, but they drew in.
So we will switch back to the studio cam here. So if you didn't hear what Jonathan said, so Max advances to the finals. Garrett Meadows is up a game in his matchup with Junk mid-range against Esper Control, the Esper Control deck of Alec Myers. And based on Jonathan's quick assertion of the board state, Garrett's got a good handle on game 2. Got a lot of business out there.
Oh yeah. And
Did he have not just creatures but also various planeswalkers?
Opposite that, Thragtusk galore.
So the finals is Max Turner versus Garrett Meadows.
Well, no, it was staring down Jace at 1.
Jace Architect, I thought?
No, the milling Jace.
Oh, well, that's relevant.
I didn't look at his deck size, so I don't know if they're in a race or what.
I wanted to see. But yeah, we want to talk a little bit about. We mentioned it earlier, so don't go anywhere. We're going to get. They're going to be over quick, and we'll have a finals. But there's a lot of stuff going on actually regionally. Yeah. So this week, I don't know. I don't think there's anything going on this weekend that I know of. Oh no, there's no Star City in Indianapolis. So that actually is regional. Given different circumstances on the timing of year and stuff, like I probably would go to Indianapolis is about as far as I would go. I have a couple friends that live in Indy, and that'd be a fun event to go to. Next week is the isn't there something the 15th and 16th? I thought there was something I
have no idea.
It's like an SCG Washington D.C. that week or something. I don't know.
That is the next one, I think.
Yeah, I may be wrong there. The week after that, that's the 23rd.
Yeah.
And we will be there for that one, so if you're headed to the Grand Prix in Pittsburgh, make sure you get in touch with me. We'd love to meet up, hang out there. And then the week after that, on the 30th, that is our Star City Games Invitational Qualifier here at the store in South Charleston, West Virginia. So lots of stuff going on in the general area, and tons of other stuff going on throughout the world, I'm sure. Don't know what... so that's going on, but we're waiting on Garrett and them.
Yes, they're in a heated game.
Are you going to play it out if you win?
Depends.
Okay. So we'll wait. So Max, let's talk a little bit. Let's get over a little bit of so you are playing Junk Reanimator.
Yes.
Did you lose it all tonight?
No.
Did you lose any games tonight?
1.
How many games have you comboed off with Unburial Rites on turn 4?
Most of them.
Most of them on turn 4.
Sometimes turn 3.
Magic is dumb. So basically your deck is it's not like it's a new deck. It's actually an older deck that you've brought back to the forefront.
It's very it's nothing special.
It's very linear. It's look, I'm going to have ways to get cards in my graveyard, and I'm going to cheat them back into play. My plan B is I've got all these mana guys, and I'm going to hardcast them. And my plan C is Thragtusk.
Yep.
Sometimes I'm just going to play Thragtusk / Lingering Souls. Sometimes you just have Lingering Souls and Thragtusk and somehow get there. That's how you beat JV. You didn't really beat him with a combo. You just had awesome cards like...
Serenity?
Yeah, that one game where you naturally drew 2 angels. You had them one in your graveyard. That was a pretty good set. Because I think if you don't have the second angel, you lose that game, I think, because of the Thunder Maul. But that was pretty interesting.
Rest in Peace was used against me once today, and Grafdigger's Cage used against me once today.
But you have Abrupt Decays, right?
Correct.
So that's not too big a deal. Plus, like we said, you don't really care. If Rest in Peace comes out on turn 2, you're just like, oh, well, I'm only hardcast these things plan. And then that's...
Just Grizzly Savage for lands, and then you just get there.
Yeah.
Does that mean you can remove it?
What was the question?
What are those checks?
Well, here's what's happening, Max. There is some individual that has been spamming us all night with porn links.
Oh,
it's actually
magic-related porn?
It's not really porn links. He's just spamming us with links because he knows that. Well, the chat actually made the mistake of the classic mistake of like getting pissed off at him. If they just ignored him, then he would have got bored. But then everybody got upset at him and asked me to ban him, so I did ban him. And so now he constantly comes back and with new accounts. Yeah.
Like those comments.
So you're eating this guy's time up, though.
Well, I think some would argue the other way because
he's doing it to get a reaction.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to be sitting here either way. He's at home, like, you know, in his boxers, eating Cheetos, making up fake Twitch accounts to harass you.
We all judge our personal accomplishments in different ways. I don't value it on how many people I can piss off in the random chat of like a C-tier magic stream on the internet.
We're at least a B, man.
That's what I'm saying. I've been telling you that.
He earlier Cliff said that I was an E-list celebrity. I was on the E-list. I don't know. This is just a dumb thing we do. I need to figure out, I've been thinking lately very seriously about doing some kind of stream-related merchandise. Like
T-shirts.
I would love T-shirts.
T-shirts or yes, something. I'd have to talk to my girl Tindra and say like, hey, can you make something that looks good? Because it's not even the fact that like it's very difficult. I have a lot of respect for ever since I started doing this stream for people in the graphic design industry, or if that's your job, because it is so hard for me even to take like information I want. Like this thing that we did here, I did this the other day, and it took me forever to do it for our invitation qualifier. I don't even think it looks good necessarily.
It's good.
But it's like, but it took so long to do it, and like there are people who do that for a living, and they just do it very quickly, and that's what I'm saying. I have a lot of respect for that. But it's very difficult to do that. But I don't know. Like I don't know how hard it would be to get like playmats made, or.
I'd wear a shirt with your face on it.
Okay.
I would wear a thong with Adam Vickers on it.
Oh, we're trying to get Adam Vickers. So you know Allie is the one who's coming next week, so you can give away a ton of stuff.
We're gonna meet Adam Vickers in person.
And get you, myself, Garrett, and Adam to sign Jester's caps. I think is what the funny thing is.
I have a
because the thing is like this computer is like. It's like going the way of the buffalo. Like it just can't handle. It crashed again tonight, and it crashed not because not a normal software crash. It's a hardware crash. This machine gets too hot because it's powering up a USB mic, 2 USB cameras, and it has the external monitor, and then all the cabling and stuff.
Would you like me to bring you my laptop?
No, I need. No, don't worry about it. I'm not looking for soliciting.
No, I have a cooling pad. It's something that you like set it up on.
Oh, I have one too. See, I pile up.
Fan,
I have
hero clips.
3 hero clips to maps, so that's an angle. But the thing is, I just needed something with a little bit more computing power, and but like the problem is like I'm just like tired of throwing more money into like because I just do it for fun. It's not like I'm begrudging people that, but like.
How are your donations looking?
Well, the site that I use for donations is officially no longer in business.
Really?
Yeah, because like Chase bought out Chip-In and then shut it down.
So it gets automatically transferred to your PayPal, right?
It automatically got transferred anyway. Chip-In was just a portal that you could use to donate money to PayPal. Right. And so the money was always in my account, but they shut down the...
Oh, yeah, he's back!
Yeah. I do my best to get him as soon as I can, but...
Can I drop the hammer one time? Next time, can I drop the hammer?
Sure. But anyway, yeah, I've been thinking about doing that. I do want to come up with some like business cards to take. I've been playing around with some design to take them to.
Leave them laying like draft.
No,
files?
that doesn't work.
We're about to start game 3. Your camera and your voice is carried.
Okay.
It's kind of itchy out now.
I know my voice.
Well, I know my voice is carried.
Let's talk pretty loud for Garrett.
Well, here's the thing. I know the voice is carried. I'm very aware of that when I'm very aware of that but I didn't realize that they were moving over to play.
I didn't either.
Like if they were playing, I wouldn't be like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Libbity blah.
Business cards, shirts, E-class celebrity.
Oh, they're already shuffled and drawn. Must be nice. So it looks like Jace got there. You know this game.
Mm-hmm.
Did Garrett win game 1?
Yeah,
Yes.
Garrett won game 1.
Tap lands for Alec.
Garrett needs to slam something.
A Farseek would have put him way ahead, especially with the tap lands from him.
Oh, they're saying Commander out there.
Yeah.
I just heard Logan, is it my turn yet? Alright, so in this matchup, sideboarded, I'm trying to think who is favored here. I would think Alec's in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
I would actually think Alec is in a pretty good spot even in game 1. Opposite that?
Rakdos. Ooh,
Staff of Nin.
Okay.
Staff of Nin used to be in his main deck,
It's a good
and
sideboard
he
card.
moved it to the board. He's going to murder that vampire.
Or you just
Nah, you just take it. And you
chip it sword? Or
chip it Soren. Or no, maybe you just go to... you don't have to be quiet, you just have to be... So Liliana comes down, so Super Friends activated here.
Guy's voice is scary. Oh, he didn't let me do it.
I'm sorry,
Next time.
it's hard.
We have Liliana and Sword going on.
It's a really good draw from Alec.
Garrett's going to get massive card advantage now.
Yeah, but I don't know if it matters because without a board presence, Alec is just going to sit back on that Liliana and wreck him.
He will beat you down.
And opposite that, doesn't dot of that.
No, O-ring on Liliana. Yeah, but again, there's
Dissipate.
it's very unlikely that anything's going to resolve here. Oh,
There you go.
that is a pretty big game there, having both of those. Because if you can't answer that Liliana in a very timely fashion, he's going to lose just to that card.
Yeah.
The way that the board's already set up. He's going to eat one.
Consuming Aberration.
Yeah, that card is Consuming Aberration.
It's not too big right now.
It's a 1-of, but it will get huge. I love it.
It's also a
Every time you
1-1.
play a spell,
Is it a 1-1 right now?
It's a 1-1.
Can he ping it? Is that kind of risky? Or are there cards on it?
That's a good way to deal with Soren, is to just play your own Soren.
So his Soren is... I don't think
response is
he's...
going to ping.
You can ping in response. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I think Alec made a mistake there by running that out.
Yeah.
I think you just assume it's not a 1-1 when you play it. And there is only one in the deck.
Now it's Russian.
And there is Witchbane Orb, so this game got turned around very quickly.
I mean, you can't really rush right now. You can't draw.
Oh, Alec plays that quickly no matter what. That's normal operating speed for Alec.
I'm a slow player.
No, I talk about it all the time. He's just win, lose, or draw. He always plays very
I
quickly.
apparently have fond of my lands, according to you. You missed his rendition of me playing the other night.
What was it?
He just imitating me.
You have a very defined style of play.
Which I didn't know I had until I watched you imitate it.
You
I didn't know I
do.
shuffled
You do this
before.
one here too, where you think they play You do that a lot too. And that's just for us. Nobody on the stream could see it.
What was it?
I showed that's how Maxx would cast a lightning bolt.
Okay.
like hold it and just
like
if it's set to the player.
Scotty does stuff.
If it's to the player, if it's to a creature, he plays it differently. I've watched Max play a lot of games of Magic. Staff of Nin, one of your dudes. So Alec gaining a lot of life here, which against some decks would be definitely consequential, but Garrett's deck, I've been calling him Garrick and calling Garrick a Garrett all night.
Good. I'm sure he appreciates it.
Oh, getting Witchbane Orb back. What does Witchbane Orb turn off other than Jace Memory of Death?
Nephalia Drownyard.
Oh, that's right. I'm so bad at Magic. Like, that's clearly the reason that card is in there. We saw Garrett win his quarterfinal matchup against Cliff Markham almost exclusively on the back of having a Witchbane Orb. So Farseek from Garrett, going to get him a Godless Shrine. Garrett has not played a creature.
So he's put pressure on him.
Keeping a hand with Cyber cards is pretty good, though.
I don't know. Like, Garrett's not in any real trouble here.
No, he can sit here for as long as he wants. Yeah.
And while we didn't talk about it, but Alec did.
Did he up it or drop it one?
That time he made an emblem.
Okay.
I was just going to make the comment that he can't really afford to because his guy will just die.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's going to town.
What's his way of winning it right now?
Lingering Souls flashback.
It also shuts down Devour Flesh. I don't know if he still has those in his deck.
Who, Alec?
Yeah.
There's no way. I mean, he had to have sided those out. So Alec revolving both halves of a Lingering Souls. That's the reason why he went with the -2 on Sword. Now Garrett...
-2s it again.
Yeah, and wins. Garrett is really up against it here.
Well, Staff will keep that down, though.
Yeah, but like...
So I only take 12 next turn instead of lethal.
But I mean, he has no access to sweepers in these colors. Vraska...
That's good. Blow up somewhere.
No, you... is that an instance where you do the plus whatever?
Well, he's not going to go straight for her. He's got a faster clock than Vraska would to get the tokens.
But doesn't Vraska say if it deals damage to Vraska or deals damage to you or only to Vraska?
It doesn't make them attack though, right?
No.
So playing a one...
Take 9.
So it takes 8, right? Down to 5. Just going to shuffle those, leave the one on the bottom. So Garrett, dead on board, needs to draw some business here. He gets 2 draws. Vraska's minus is a -3, correct? So he can't vindicate something else. There's a Thrag test, that'll buy him some time. Assuming that it resolves, I should say. What counterspell costs 5?
Syncopate.
Revelation, looking for it.
Yeah, and he misses.
Oh.
So, Alec trying to draw into a Dissipate there, did not get there. Restoration Angel.
Orzhov, Charm of Response.
Going to lose 3. Garrett's going to get a Beast, but he's not going to gain 10 more life, which is crucial here.
Well, now he's negating 2 of the tokens because he can ping one and block one.
Yeah, and
I might have...
Vraska is now up to where it can Vindicate again next turn.
Right.
Or Pulse, I should say. There's not a card that actually does what Vraska's -2 does, right?
What does it say?
Destroy target non-land permanent. I mean, I know that's Maelstrom Pulse, but Pulse also has the chain effect.
I don't think there is.
I always call it Vindicate, but you can't hit lands. So when he attacks here, he blocks and eats 1 token.
Takes 4, goes to 6.
Yep. Alec has I believe he has an Azorius Charm in his hand, so he can get rid of the Angel when it blocks.
That means it's going to let him redraw it, which is...
But it's not, there's no advantage, I mean...
He's going to draw 2 cards.
Right, but I mean, he also doesn't lose one of his attackers.
Yeah.
Because Alec has to win with damage this game.
And he's still only going to get 4 in.
He's going to get 4 in. No, Yeah, he's going to get 4 in, but he's going to save one of his guys, and he's going to lose them all to that staff anyway. So I think you have to maximize your ability to get damage in without losing. I mean, that way he has 3 guys around next turn, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because if he doesn't do that, when after this attack is over, Alec can never attack again, unless he comes up with another creature. Or somehow gets rid of that Staff of Nin. How funny is it that Staff of Nin is the most important card in this game right now? I guess
that's what it's there for. It's doing its job.
Mm-hmm. So we're
it's getting
attacking.
extra work in, because most of that's for decks don't run Lingering Souls.
So we're splitting this up to kill Vraska here? Lifelink!
Yeah.
I don't like that attack at all, actually. What are your opinions? There's Azorius Charm.
That makes sense.
But I would have rather have gotten my... I don't really want to trade my whole board for Vraska.
Well, if he leaves Vraska alone, it's just gonna...
Jace,
he can only draw...
Yeah, that's basically Jace Beleren at this point.
Yeah.
He bends an alchemy, though, which is relevant. Staff's the other creature, and now Alec has no creatures on board. Garrett's drawn 2 cards.
They're both drawing 2 cards now.
Right.
So.
Well, but he can kill that Jace, theoretically.
It's a long, grindy game.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Your Voldaren just to gain 3.
I
don't know at this point. I mean, it depends on what your mana situation is. I don't know what's in Garrett's hand.
He's got one's a Restoration Angel.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. No.
Do you cast the Angel here?
Yeah, because he's tapped out.
Yeah.
Right.
Surely he has a
Draw
breath
mill.
effect.
Milling a Drowned Catacomb. There's a Terminus in hand.
I can come back! Right. Side note, Jordan can come back.
No, the EDH game is getting out of control out there. G-flashing another Angel here. Oh, how good is that? Does it stick? And ping Alec, right? Because the Angel's going to kill it, or I mean, it's either going to kill it or not. It doesn't matter if it has 3 loyalty or 2.
He missed the trigger on his.
Or did it get removed?
He only drew 1.
Isn't there a detention sphere up there?
No, that is an O-ring.
Oh, he only drew 1.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting.
Obsidat coming in. This has turned into quite a game. End of turn Angel, not nearly as good. Blinking Obsidat.
There he goes now. He puts a reminder on. He's only on net. He's going to net 2 damage, I guess, off the Angel. Other Jace.
But I mean, I don't think Garrett is excited to see Jace, but I don't think he's like real upset about it.
Or Lingering Souls.
Yeah,
he's
both.
Eat one of those with the staff, probably.
So we're going to take 4 here down to 8. Kill one with the staff. Wishful thinking from Alec, thinking he was targeting Jace.
Gain 2 on upkeep.
Yeah, go back up to 10. Drop Alec to 21. Draw 2.
Gonna bring big 5s and gain 5 of a vault. I'd swing it all, like a man.
Like a man.
And then you ping one of the, if he doubles up with his tokens, you just ping one to death.
You attack Jace?
No. No reason.
Well, you don't want Alec to keep drawing 2 cards a turn.
You're gonna gain so much life.
Alec tapped out here too, so you can do whatever you want.
You're gonna gain 8 at least.
I don't know if you guys know, Scared has a little bit of mana open.
Yeah, just a couple.
Over 3 lands untapped on Garrett's side of the board. So serving in with Obsidat and Restoration Angel, we are not sure just yet whether or not he's attacking Jace or Alec directly.
If he triples up on Obsidat, Garrett just beats one with the staff.
There are no good blocks here.
Just jump.
Yeah. You might argue for not blocking anything.
Let's throw him on the Obsidat. Surely he pings one.
Surely he activates Vault.
He does not activate Bolt. Is that a mistake?
There's no downside to it.
Huh? Lingering Souls the front, Lingering Souls the back half. Bounce your Obsidat.
It's exile.
Blink Obsidat. You know what I meant. Don't grammar lawyer me on my own stream, Jonathan Wright.
I said it's exile. No, I was talking about the Lingering Souls.
Rules lawyer.
Oh.
What did I say?
Oh, he's here with that.
Yeah.
Well, he might remember.
Tell him to exile that Lingering Souls.
I wasn't going to correct him because he did that earlier.
We don't want him to recast it.
Terminus does come into play.
Doesn't matter with consuming admiration.
When that's coming back anyway.
Yeah, end of turn.
Third Angel.
End of turn ping, end of turn Obsidats, or end of turn Angel, end of turn ping. Obsidat comes back. Garrett draws 2 off his staff.
And Garrett's at 12 now?
Garrett's at 12. Serving him with a lot of creatures here. Trying to see what Alec has in his hand.
I forgot about the Jace.
It's dead now.
Killing the Jace with the Obsidat, getting in with the Angel to Alec.
There's the Vault.
Vault activated.
And played Dark Pass.
Terminus.
Okay.
Terminus not good enough here, as with one detention sphere gone already.
Now he's at 19.
And the Witchbane Orb out. Alec is on the win by damage plan, and Garrett is going to be gaining 8 life a turn. So it looks like Garrett's got this one.
Yep.
Barring some kind of card that I don't know exists, like a Planar Cleansing. There's Dissipate. A couple turns too late.
Ooh.
Is it Planar Cleansing? Nope, it's Forbidden Alchemy. Flashback.
He's only got 3 turns because Obsidat just blinking in and out.
Yeah.
If he just draws another Obsidat, slams it. It's an extra turn. I have yet to see dueling Obsidats. Like how each person have one and they flip in and out opposite turns.
Yeah.
There's an Izzet Charm. It's a draw card. It is not a Terminus, and that is the game. So that's one of the better. That's one of the better.
Split with Garrett, but I think we're gonna play anyway.
Okay, it's up to you. That's one of the better games of Magic I think we've ever seen on the stream. Jordan liked it a lot. He found it very humorous. So congratulations to Garrett Meadows, sneaking out a game where it looked like he was done for, but off the strength of Staff of Nin filling his hand. And Staff of Nin just turning out to be very good against a mess of vampire tokens.
Do you want us to play or do you want to go home?
It doesn't. I don't have a preference. It's up to you guys.
You don't want to go pack it up, so.
What is it?
It's like 12:45.
My ride's probably leaving.
I'd probably go home.
Okay.
If you're chopping, there's no point in just playing it. Okay. Thanks for offering, though. So I'm going to switch back here. So, guys, we are on to the finals there, but the guys are going to chop. They did offer to play for the camera, but it is pretty late here. It's almost 1 in the morning in our time zone. Jonathan's got to head off. I'm looking to head off as well, too. But you did get some bonus coverage there of a really tight Game 3 out of the other semifinal match. So that's an extra 2 matches of Magic we don't usually get during the FNM stream. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Remember, let's do some quick business before everybody piles out of here. Remember, going to the Grand Prix in Pittsburgh on the weekend of the 23rd. If you're going to be there, let me know. It'd be awesome to meet up. March 30th is a Saturday. Make sure if you're local, come down to our Star City Games Invitational Qualifier. for a chance to win $250 cash, $25 standard tournament. Remember, send your pictures in. I mentioned this before. I'll mention it again. Every week we get to see. Every week you get to see us. You see people like Jonathan Wright. You see us post pictures of people playing Commander and trading and stuff. We want to see pictures of you guys. So send us pictures of yourself watching the stream, play testing with your friends, maybe at your local store playing FNM. Maybe if you want a giveaway, showing off your cards, something like that. We're going to post them all on our Facebook page and an album. I think it'd be cool to build a sense of community and put some names to faces. So you can send those directly to me at facebook.com/ZachSellsMagic or email them at ZachSellsMagic@gmail.com. Remember, click those buttons at the bottom of the screen. Sign up on all of our various forms of social media and click the follow button up there. So that you get email notification anytime. Yes, right there. Anytime our stream goes live. Remember our giveaway as well, rock paper scissors giveaway. Go to our Facebook page for more information. And then remember, next week, courtesy of Allie Browning, tons of giveaways, both for people in the store and for people on the stream. So go to our Facebook page for more information on that throughout the week. YouTube videos should be up either tomorrow or Sunday, depending upon how lazy I feel like tomorrow. Had a good night tonight, a solid 180 people all night. Only one minor problem with getting spammed on our own site. I didn't mind. I don't know if you noticed, I didn't really care that much. It was more of a tedious thing. But I think thanks to everybody who watched. We saw a lot of names I recognize from every week. A lot of people I haven't seen in a while coming back. So thanks for watching. Thanks as always for watching. Thanks to guys like Jonathan for playing on camera all the time. And then thanks to Lost Legion, as I rub my eye like a 2-year-old. Thanks to Lost Legion for for hosting this every week. So anyway, anything you want to plug? Anything you want to say? Down with Facebook. All right. So thanks again for watching, guys, and come back next week, and we'll see you same time, same place.
See ya.